Isk, there must be a huge sense of elation there.
There really is, Roz. People were pretty happy at the moment just to hear this news. Not really a lot is known yet. Basically, we were starting to hear that the boy had been found, and police came out and just quickly gave a very short statement saying he's been found alive. And then we heard a little bit later that they've just given him some water and they're trying to move him into an emergency vehicle to do some more checks. But they're trying to keep people away from him as well. As much as this is a joyous occasion, this is still potentially a very frightening situation for the little boy who has autism and is scared by loud noises. So this kind of commotion could be really frightening for him and also cause harm. So police, emergency services, they're very happy. Everyone on the ground is quite jubilant and smiling right now because hopes were high, but we really didn't know what was going to happen. But they're also trying to keep a calm lid on things so that we don't spook Will any more than we have to.
Is he there? Is he close to you there, Isk, or is he still making his way down the mountain with the rescuers?
There's a bit of commotion a bit there. I don't know if you can see SES personnel holding up some canvas, trying to give some shielding to the situation. So no one from the media has been able to see him yet. We are told we'll be able to get closer a bit later, but again, it'll be managed a bit to make sure that we don't frighten the boy. As Steph Arias said earlier, the mother said he's a pretty active guy, but gentle in many ways, timid in many ways. So this is a real concern for authorities now. He's spent 2 nights in this dark, dangerous, very cold wilderness, and it could be in a fragile state in some ways, even though he appears, and we've been told, he's alive and pretty healthy.
There was confidence from police earlier before the news came through that he had been found, that he would be okay. There was that rather unusual request from the police earlier to leave out food, to leave out water, and they'd been playing Thomas the Tank Engine music just to give him some reassurance to come forward. All those efforts obviously have paid fruit. Borne fruit, rather. Exactly.
This has been a huge community effort. 450 people yesterday, 500 today. Many people in the regular community, locals who know this area pretty well, on their bikes and horses and on their walking trails, helping out, feeling the emotion and coming forward to try and do what they can, being heartbroken on behalf of the family who has only spoken today about their prayers, and those prayers have been answered. So a real vote of confidence to emergency services, who said they threw every resource in it. Perhaps it was that Thomas the Tank Engine music. They were playing it today as well as overnight that they got his attention. We don't know yet exactly how they've managed to find young Will after so much time, where he was, how far away from the summit he was. But people who were leaving out food and water and peanut butter and things like that around here don't have to do that anymore because the young boy's been found. Such good news. Looking at live pictures from the helicopter just shows the dense terrain that the searchers and Will Callaghan himself had to contend with. So we're going to get an update, are we, from Victoria Police at some stage, Isk? Is that the plan? Well, I'm sure they'll be very happy to give us an update at some stage. I'm hoping the mother can speak again. Yeah. She was very brave to speak to us before, describing Will as timid but active, lovable and loved by many, even though he has some difficulties with autism and is described as non-verbal and very easily scared. So I'm sure she'll be wanting to speak a bit later, and police will be wanting to tell us much more. There's so many details yet left unanswered at this point in time, but the headline and the top news is this young boy, after being missing since Monday in really dangerous conditions that even in the daylight are cold and freezing for me, he's survived and he's okay. He's okay. Incredible. Great news. Thank you.